Come on. There's too many of them. Okay, with the... Stasis shield, we can convert their movements. That just won't matter too much. It's not totally irrelevant either.
Selected. Selected.
There's too many of them! Yeah, the opening enemy rush is tough to handle. Holy crap! How the hell are you supposed to survive all this? Anyway. We're going to try for the gigantic robot. Still, the earlier part is probably the easiest, so... I'm interesting seeing can we even go into the robot. We need to find out that now. Elusive wires.
Select. Selected.
Oh, crap. There's no way in hell we're gonna make it there.
Selected.
Well... I don't know. Do have to move quickly. I'm hoping it's basically this.
Selected.
Yeah, there's no way getting there.
Selected. Selected.
Ah, more! Oh shit. I'm trying to keep my speed up somewhat because we know that there's a time limit on this.
Selected. Cataclysm. Selected. Selected.
So yeah, it's nothing we can do about that. Scroll the goddamn camera. And we're out of time. Can we do something to delay this? Because it seems like an awful little time to complete this mission. Mission failed, the 9 activated the ion gate, you have been defeated. How? How does activating an ion gate defeat us? He's one of the 9. Says I used the robot there for no reason. Wonder if we could push through here. Yeah, there's still these guys here too. So, holy shit. I don't at least even recall what the Project Iron Gate shit is supposed to be all about. I have no recollection of this.
Select.
Okay, it killed one of the scientists.
Select.
How about if I destroy this? Okay, it killed one of the scientists. And this is good to know, because if we secure this area, the only thing we need to do is destroy a couple of pieces of the wall here and we'll get those scientists. The bigger problem is this. It takes a huge amount of time to reach this. We only need to kill the 9 guys though. So maybe killing these guys here might be easier. I want to know, can I come through this? It doesn't seem to. It produces a certain sound when a building is taking damage. Yeah, this doesn't produce it. So we have two choices: come through here, that is mined, and there's nothing here, no mission critical items of any kind, or come through here. I do want to confirm one thing though.
Selected.
I need a scientist party. I think, yeah, I think some of them have the satellite range. We don't have one anymore, but especially, ooh, one of you have it. No, that's some kind of mystery gun. At least it looks like a gun. It's not quite the same, the plasma lance. Something different. Anyway, one of them has a satellite range. What I'm seeing through here now is we don't have time to clear off. We'll have to basically push for a semi-suicidal attack that will just get the guys we're after. So, next test. How do these guys fare when we destroy the buildings they're next to? Definitely some explosive wiring going on there.
Selected. Selected.
Yeah, they're not going down from this. Not even close. So,
Status shield.
well, the stasis shield certainly helps. But these guys are a problem. On the positive side, I don't think we have to deal with them. We can just pass through here, blow up these two pieces of wall, kill the scientist, then try to make some kind of a borderline suicidal attack here to kill all of these. Okay, that went bad.
Status shield.
Yeah, fucking die. Move, you camera angle, move. Can I attract all of you bastards here somewhere? Be quite a lot of them.
Cataclysm. Selected. Selected.
We don't really have time to wait.
Selected. Cataclysm. Selected. Status shield. Selected.
It's gonna be nice.
Selected.
In a situation like this, it would be great if we had satellite brain. Basically, we could sacrifice one guy to get the satellite brain here, or I guess in this case we could use with the nuke. There's two guys there, the south, I guess west, that we can easily take care of. And here, I guess there's 7.
Selected. Selected. Selected.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Without the stasis field, the damage they can pile on us is insane. It doesn't look all that useful, but it really is the key to our survival.
Selected. Cataclysm.
Shit.
Selected.
Away!
Selected.
Okay, we're in a hurry. They're really coming our way. Yeah. One grenade survived, and that's it. So,
Plasma lamps. Plasma lamps. Selected. Cataclysm. Clone shield. Cataclysm. Selected.
yeah, no one can move. The rate of fire on this is too high to even move. So a nuclear grenade didn't quite do the job, but it was very close. Very close indeed. If one wouldn't do it, a second one would certainly do it. Yeah, don't shoot anyone, you pieces of ass.
Selected. Selected. Selected.
Okay, where do we need to go? Like these. Shoot at something. No one's shooting at anything. You just are so goddamn terrible.
Cataclysm. Selected.
I can't. When the lasers start hitting on the robots, I can't move anymore. I can't fire, I can't do anything. So
Selected.
at that point, it's already too late to do anything about it. Yeah. The timetable here is what pisses me off. It's too strict.
Plasma lamp. Selected. Selected. Clone shield.
Yeah, any moment now.
Catalyst.
They're coming our way. Forgot about that.
Catalyst. Selected.
It's too late to do really anything anymore. Run away! I need the energy. We need to do things a bit differently. The attacking the two members of 9 at the edge, their western edge, does not cause any kind of a real reaction. So they're basically safe to attack.
Catalyst. Selected.
I'm dead. But yeah, if we would just have eliminated these guys first, we would have made it. So I guess that determines the priority. Yeah, I don't think the timetable on this is too strict, but it's something that you need to know what you're doing.
Selected. Selected.
I don't know
Selected.
who's gonna survive this, so I'm spreading things around. They're both dead.
Selected. Clone shield.
Suicide bomber number 1.
Catalyst. Plasma lance. Selected. Clone shield. Catalyst.
You have prevailed over the 9. You have succeeded in completely defeating the Church of the New Epoch and have averted the cataclysm. Utopia will be rebuilt. Congratulations on your promotion, Chief Executive Bob. Wow. Who made it happen? Well, yeah, can I skip this shit? Okay. Chromo tab. Anything else we can do? No new missions, no research. Yeah, we have these. Uh, I think at least one guy survived too, so that's, that's something. But overall, yeah, a bit on the suicide. Suicide. Leaning on the suicide run on that last mission, but I'm happy that it's just over. His timeline is so quick that some kind of a I don't think that's necessary, but it was the easiest way for me to get through it. Also, I guess when I have to use the plasma lance a bit more, I realized at the end there more how you're supposed to fight with it. You if you can help it, just charge it, and if you keep the attack button targeted at the enemy when it comes, it'll automatically fire at full charge, so that's instant death for usually anyone. So you don't have to know how to click on the guy. If you already have the charge sort of coming on that weapon, it will automatically fire on a valid target. It won't fire until the target is in range. So that made fighting a bit easier with the plasma lance. So I'm fairly confident it could have been done with the plasma lances. Um, we still have the Church of Epoch site to play through, and I'm leaning towards playing it. The reason is simply that the plot is piss poor at this point. We had the Utopia system, and most of the game we dealt with just countering some kind of unknown entity and the trouble they're causing. And just at the end, when we're starting to sort of get what's going on, the game ends. There's no real. A lot of the people who mentioned there's no real resolution. We never had any great idea what their plan was. It was very unsatisfactory overall in general. The game itself is it's okay. It's fun to play, at least in most missions, but a couple of them are pretty terrible. And I don't mean hard terrible, but I mean properly piss poor design. The game just don't support that, or doesn't support that all too well. It didn't probably support it that much worse than it does now, and it isn't good now. The space station mission is probably the worst. That is god awfully terrible, absolute trash. Yeah, I cannot stress enough how terrible that mission is. Even if I guess if you see a just see a successful playthrough of the mission, I don't think you can see all that much wrong with it, because the guy who's playing it through has to do everything perfectly, otherwise the mission fails automatically, and that's the sort of problem. It's a lot of little problems piled on a really tough, failure-prone mission. So that was definitely the worst experience I had in this game. I'm in general started to like this more the more I played it though, because there are little tricks to everything that you can make use of, especially appreciating the clone shield now quite a bit more. Uh, Appreciating the chargeable weapons a bit more, especially Pulse Laser. It probably works similarly to the plasma lance. I'm trying to use it more as like a minigun or a launcher, so it wasn't working all that well. I'm guessing that's might be part of the problem why I didn't really get all that much out of it. Most of the the design isn't bad here. Most of the weapons are usable right from the moment you get them to very late in the game. I wouldn't want to fight the last missions with a minigun or a pulse laser, but there were maybe a handful of missions at the end where that started to happen, right around where the plasma lance came into the game. Before that, they were doable, and okay weapons even. The long range rifle sort of outshadowed them, simply because of the range, and it wasn't all that great against groups of strong enemies, but in every other situation against few enemies, against the weaker ones, it's really hard to compete against the range advantage of the rifle. This is I'd say still this is a good game, but there's a lot of bad mixed in. And a lot of the bad, I guess it's usability issues, things like that. So although they don't necessarily make the game system crap, they do at times severely reduce the enjoyment you get from the game. And there are some few really rough spots. But there are other constant annoyances. At this point, when I play through the Eurocorp campaign, I've sort of gotten used to the annoyances or have a work around them. So at this moment, I'm fairly comfortable playing the game, but it does take some time. It took quite a long time to get used to it, and I'm not sure everyone would be willing to endure that. So usability is definitely not the best. The biggest problems I have there is, as far as gameplay is concerned, is probably the management of the agents. It is a weird system because it's there's one button here that controls all of them, and then proximity to other agents. There's nothing else you can do. You can't select units or make them into your groups of your own. You have to sort of use the weird proximity and group button, I guess. If you press it, it groups the unit you're controlling with the closest agent to it. So if you click it twice, it groups the first and the second closest will be selected in the group. If you light it up fully, everyone is grouped with that. So you can create groups in a sense, but it's very cumbersome way of dealing with them. You can't quickly just pick something, agent in a. If you have a group ready, you can't quickly pick an agent and have it do something while the rest are sort of don't do anything. You'll just pick the leader of that group. So it's it just doesn't have the convenience and speed that a modern control system has. I have a. It smells like a console system. It doesn't make much sense in a computer system. This game isn't that old. You had proper control mechanisms at this point, so I sort of have to think that it wasn't a PC exclusive. I don't know if it was, but that's how it feels like. It feels like there's clunkiness all over the place, and it does bother you seriously here and there. But overall, my feelings about this game are still positive, and looking forward to the Chairs of the Epoch, or whatever it is called. I don't regret playing it. I'm actually much more confident that I can play it through without too much trouble because of the experiences I gained here. I can't imagine the missions in there being any more pain in the ass than what we're going through here. After the space station mission and some of the mass fighting missions where you have to protect like some kind of a civilian from a massive assault and just wipe out armies that pop out from nowhere with I guess we used Cerberus IFFTRS there. I can't imagine anything worse being thrown at us, anything more impossible, anything more annoying. I just can't see it happen. The space station has to be the ground of shit in this game. Surely there cannot be a mission that could be more annoying or inconvenient to play or aggravating. I hope I'm not proven wrong, but overall, yeah, the game it's good, but it's a pain in the ass here and there.